G-Dog right here.
Oh.
That's what everybody calls me.
I'm into that.
That's what we're going with. Okay.
G.
What was Kevin?
Unexpected.
K-Bizzle.
Yeah, what was the bizzle?
K-Bizzle.
You didn't really, huh?
Bacon, but K-Bizzle.
Danielle
Okay,
Jones-Wesley,
yeah.
Red Carpet
Kiss?
Report.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
you're fine.
Please do that again. I'm sorry. I messed her up.
Sorry.
Danielle Jones-Wesley, Red Carpet Report.
Anytime.
Awesome. Okay, just a little icebreaker, not to make light of anything that's not appropriate to make light of, but
Right.
what is the weirdest thing that either of you guys have ever been accused of?
The weirdest thing
I think we've all been accused of like a fart or something like that, you know, but like
Sure,
something
right.
like, you know, tangible.
Dang, I mean, I'm just so smooth with it. You know what I mean? Like,
right, I respect that.
I may have, possibly ended up with a pack of gum that may not have transactions with money. I don't know, back in the day. You know what I'm saying? No, what's the weirdest thing? I don't believe. I
It's
can't
okay
remember.
if we don't know.
I was I was in fourth grade, and I remember standing there in a line, in a lunch line, and or maybe third grade, and some kid from behind pushed me. And subsequently, I pushed the kid in front of me, and right then the teacher saw me, came, grabbed me out of the line. Suddenly, the principal, the whole thing, and I remember thinking, "This is injustice. This is wild injustice."
You know what?
happening
Elementary
here.
school is known for the injustices. When I was young, I got in trouble for something once, and I actually had to go pull out the rule book and be like, "Look, it is not in the rule book."
Wow.
And I was like probably
You should work for the
fourth grade.
California Innocence
I know,
Project.
right?
Exactly. When I was young, I remember this now. I was the teacher called my mom in the school to accuse me of disturbing the classroom.
That's common. Like, yeah.
And the fact is, look, if I'm getting up, dancing in the classroom, I'm not disturbing anybody. I'm entertaining. You know what I'm saying?
You should be thanking
I
me.
was entertaining people.
So you already had your path in life.
Exactly.
You know what
That's
I mean?
what I was doing. You know what I mean? I don't know what she was thinking.
So you guys play real life characters in the film.
Yes.
How important is it for either of you guys and both of you guys at the same time to really nail that? I mean, that can't mess that one up.
So the movie is this man's name.
Right.
It is his
Right.
legacy. I can't mess that up at all. It's the fact that what he has been through and how he got through it, what it could mean to us is so important. So astronomically pivotal when it comes to where the times we're in now. I think that the most important thing for me was to get Brian's story right, get him, because this is, I see this beyond the way it's inspired me. I see it as a part of his purpose, the purpose he's been, on the path of ever since he went into prison. He's inspiring so many people. So I just wanted them to see his light and see the beauty of his spirit and how he got through something.
That's amazing.
I played real life people before, and usually you have that, somebody who's famous, who we all know, you got that bar. And then if you have somebody who nobody really knows, then it takes a little bit of the pressure off. And I do think that that's true though with Brian and with Justin Brooks, who were both present on the set, and just the importance we all felt of the story. I mean, I felt, as much of an obligation as I've ever felt to try to get some sense of that story right. Not only for, Justin's, just a sense of who he was, but, just what they were doing.
Totally. And when you're preparing for this role, did you guys ask any specific questions? I mean, I'm assuming you're not a lawyer. You're an actual
But I play
actor.
one on TV.
You play one on TV
But
very
he's
well.
a lawyer now, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's a
exactly.
lawyer now. He
passed the bar?
I say, and was the dumbest guy in the law class as I sat there and watched Justin do his thing. That's how this all started, and I was like, man, I am stupid. And these guys were so cool. They're very forthcoming with their, everything that they do. And then I got to meet a lot of the people in the California Innocence Project. But that was my indoctrination, and he, of course, was deep with Brian.
Yeah, for me, I asked every question imaginable. The thing is, Brian was so readily open and available to answering them. A lot of the scenes, we really had to go travel back down memory lane to those dark moments, and he was just there for it. He was on set as much as he could be. Like, he was basically there every day, but the days he wasn't there was specifically because the scenes we were shooting, like solitary confinement, him being taken from his mom, those kind of scenes were too tough for him, to get back into. But whenever I would call him, I'd be like, bro, this is what we're going to do. That's the setup. Where is your head at? And he would still be there.
Wow.
So yeah, he was really a huge, remarkable support throughout this entire film in terms of making it what it is. And I gotta say, my performance for what it is because of him. You know, I give that to him.
Well, I love the movie. You guys did an amazing job. Thanks
Thank
so
you.
much for chatting with us.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.